Carnegie Mellon is a world-class research institution. We have really strong departments across the arts, science, and humanities. But in the end of the day, we're a collection of people, and we all live in Pittsburgh. We're rooted here. We bring up our children here. And our ideas and our inspirations for the way the world should be and how we can design the future with technology is sourced from the context and the communities and the people and the experiences we have here.
We're all about empowerment, but empowerment through technology innovation. So we asked the question, how can we reach out and have a lasting, authentic relationship with local service organizations and local students, parents, families, and adults in such a way that our technologies can be authentically useful in them improving their circumstances.
The size of Pittsburgh is crucial to the success of what's going on. We have enough civic institutions, engagement, and stuff like that that helps give it that type of traction and momentum. But then again, it's not so large that it's lost within cacophony. The Entertainment Technology Center is a 2-year professional graduate program that focuses on design and development. So we like to get interdisciplinary students here, and then they're required to make things like video games or theme park installations. And so what's fun about all those entertainment technologies for us is then how do we apply them in various areas, whether it's educational or learning or health and medical or just civic engagement. So like our focus is really applied research.
Where we are in public education is that we need to create exciting environments for children to have an opportunity to learn different and creative things. We want children to be excited about coming to school, making school the cool place to be. So we want to have technologies that are here that the children do not have at home.
Small Lab is motion capture kind of experience, embodied learning. And it comes with quite a few games already, but they don't necessarily fit the curriculum it was before or the particular teachers. So it wasn't getting used as much, whereas when our students made things that they wanted and fit into their curriculum, they're using it all the time now. Our students oftentimes, within the very first week, will do a paper version of what they have in mind and put it in front of school students. Sure, we once were 6th graders, but you're not that anymore, so you've got to get in front of the students, and it's constant, iterating all the time.
The students feel as if it's more about them, and that this is being tailored to them. They just value what goes on in this room a little bit more.
The reason it's working is the teachers are in. It's not just having technology, the teachers are really getting more engaged in that mind because it allows them to, creating the space that enables the teachers to do their jobs better.
People learn from each other. We learn through talking and gestures, through text and images, and increasingly these learning interactions are mediated through technology and digital media. The Create Lab is a really interesting model for how a university with a really strong technical background manages to engage the community.
One of the beautiful things about universities is that they're amazing places for innovation. And yet, when you look at how they relate to the communities right around them, often they parachute in, do a test, and leave they leave no lasting positive social impact. So the Create Lab was born out of a desire to change the way a university relates to its surrounding community. How do we make Pittsburgh the very best place it can be for children? To do that, you need to empower and amplify the voice of children themselves.
Hear Me is a youth voice project. We work with students all the way from kindergarten up to high school. The goal is to take their ideas and experiences and make media out of it, and then use that media to help improve the experiences for young people. We work with students through other schools and organizations. So it's because of those partnerships that we have access to students, but also on the output side that it's really important to have these partnerships because they're the people who are able to connect this media with the decision makers who really need to hear what students have to say.
If we start with education, if we start with the youngest children and move up from there, we can empower them to think about technology as a tool that they use for strong rhetoric, for advocacy, and for social change.
The Message for Me project is for children to be able to take a photo of something that they're doing during their school day, record a message, and then send it to a parent, a grandparent, the teacher. The adult gets the message, they ask that open-ended question and extend that conversation when they get home to really find out what the child did that day.
How can we create learning experiences, resources, materials, mediate experiences to really inspire and excite people? How can we as a community make sure every kid growing up in Pittsburgh has many opportunities to develop deep interests and passions?
If we can change their mindset and teach them how to be technologically fluent to the point where they take technology and exploit it to make the world a better place, then we have a chance at changing the future. So that instead of technology being a runaway train that we're chasing after, technology becomes the thing that our children formulate and form to create a future and a future vision of technology that's actually useful to society.